Are you a Christian? What are your thoughts on gay awareness? Here's a story about a man named John. Once upon a time, there was a devout Catholic man named John. John loved God and his faith was an integral part of his life. He went to church every Sunday, read and studied the Bible daily, and was always looking for ways to serve others through Christ's teachings. One day, John met a young man named Alex who was gay. Alex had been ostracized by his family and friends for his sexual orientation and was struggling to find acceptance in the world. John felt compelled to help Alex. He knew that God loved all people regardless of their sexual orientation and that it was not his place to judge. He shared his beliefs with Alex and welcomed him into his life with open arms. However, John's fellow Catholics and the local evangelicals were not as accepting. They believed that being gay was a sin and that Alex was going to hell. They belittled and hated Alex, refusing to see him as a child of God. John was saddened by their unchristian-like behavior. He knew that their beliefs were not based on true scripture and that they were missing the message of love and acceptance that Jesus had taught and commanded. As time went on, John continued to support and love Alex. He saw the goodness in him and recognized that his sexual orientation did not define him as a person. Alex thrived under John's guidance and became a successful and happy individual. The other Catholics and evangelicals eventually realized their mistake. They saw how happy Alex was and how wrong their misinformed beliefs had been. They repented and asked for forgiveness, finally understanding the true message of love and acceptance that John had been living all along. In the end, John's independent spirit and commitment to his faith led him to do what was right and just. He accepted Alex for who he was and showed him the love and support that he needed. His example inspired others to do the same and brought about a greater understanding of God's love for all people. In the end, we should all be more like John. Jesus never spoke of homosexuality. So why do so many Christians feel so homophobic? Tune into the Independent Catholic podcast found on Spotify and Anchor. And check out our episode titled, Biblical Teachings on Homosexuality. And learn what all the fuss is or isn't about. So remember, love is love. So always be yourself, unless you can be a unicorn. Then of course be a unicorn. A reminder from the In His Holy Name Ministry. Happy Pride Awareness Month.